So I just watched Markiplier's film, The Iron Lung, and I want to talk about it now. To be fair, I wasn't really planning on talking about this movie, but lo and behold, my partner is a really big fan of Markiplier, and I like him a lot. I mean, I've seen a bunch of his videos, so I was like, sure, let's go watch this. And this movie follows this inmate who has been submerged in a sea of blood, ends up coming across this humongous beast of some kind, and he has to serve out his sentence while also trying to escape. And this movie is kind of a miracle because it doesn't have anybody distributing it. It is written, directed, acted. The VFX is done. It is produced. It is financed entirely by Markiplier. So yeah, this movie's kind of inspiring, especially if you love film and you love making movies. This is pretty damn cool that he actually got to make this movie, and this was supposed to be released in a little bit of theaters, but the fans were like, "Dude, get this out there," so they did, and it's being released worldwide, like it's a movie being made by like a Warner Brothers or something, and it's great. And before I saw the movie, I did watch the gameplay for the game that he's done because he's a big fan of this game. Of course, he made this movie, and I really enjoyed the game. The game looks like a ton of fun. It's definitely a slow burn, but still. But how was the movie? And how is this being his first ever film? This is a very strong first movie. This movie has its issues here and there, but I did really enjoy it for what it was. I love the vibe of this movie. The atmosphere it brings is very good. Watching the gameplay, I can see all the little things that were in the game that he put into this movie. You can tell he's a massive fan. You can tell this isn't made by a big studio because there's no real mandates in this movie. Yeah, we're gonna have a 2 hour and 8 minute long slow burn, and you're just gonna watch it, and you like it. It's fun. Markiplier in this movie is good. I mean, plus he's acted before, but here, yeah, he's great as his character. The rest of it is fine. The it shouldn't work as a movie that is entirely almost in this one room, but it really does. And the effects are very good. This movie it tried to use the most amount of blood in any movie, and it succeeded. I don't know if like that's the exact number, but it really did do well with the blood here. I really did enjoy that aspect of the movie. It is very fun to watch in that way, and plus, being in a sea of blood, you would expect this movie to have tons of it, and that's what it does. And the effects in this movie, for being very low budget, are not bad. I really enjoyed them here. They weren't terrible, honestly. They were better than a recent video game movie that came out, which was Return to Silent Hill. This one does a lot better of a job with adapting a game than that movie did, because it just, like I said, it just feels like it was made by one guy who really enjoyed this game, really wanted to get it out there, really wanted to spread the positive word of it, and he did. And this movie so far, in its opening day, has made what, $3.8 million? Its budget was a little under that. That's really good. I feel like this movie is going to be successful. I would like to see Markiplier have a career in film after this. I feel like this is a strong debut for him, and I want to see what he would do next. I know this movie was hell to get made. This was announced back in what, 2023, and just now came out. But yeah, this movie is really good. Better than a lot of Hollywood movies nowadays, and I had a ton of fun with it. Has its problems here and there with pacing issues, sure, and it just kind of throws you straight into the game. But I kind of appreciated it for that. It really didn't try and sugarcoat anything. It's like, no, if you haven't played the game, you're probably not going to know what's happening, but if you have, this is a treat for you. And I just really enjoyed that part of the movie. So, with all that being said, I will give Markiplier's The Iron Lung, I will give this about an 8 out of 10.